dear students, what we have discussed in the last class? We discussed about the division using multiplication facts, right? So now in today's class, I will bring a next concept to you, right? So students, before starting to our class, once again we will revise our previous class by doing these two problems, right? So my dear students, in the last class you learned every multiplication fact has two division facts, right? See here, the first problem is 4 into 5 is equals to 20. Yes, in the table of 4, 4 5s are 20. So this is a given multiplication fact, right? So for this multiplication fact, you have to write down the division facts. At first, you have to write down this 20 here. So 20 after the symbol of division, that is divided by. After that, I am writing 5 as at first. Right? So students, 20 divided by 5 is equals to 4. So this is the first division fact for this multiplication fact. So what is the next one? See here, 20 divided by. So for already I took 5 here, right? So now I am taking 4 and is equals to 5. So here only these two numbers are interchanged here, right? So this is the first problem. So now come to the second problem. It is 7 into 9 is equals to 63, right? So for this multiplication fact, you have to write down the division facts, right? So first write down the 63 here. 63 divided by, so I am taking 9 at first. 63 divided by 9 is equals to 7. So this is the first division fact. So come to the second one. So write down 63 at first and this is the symbol of division. The next, here already I took 9. So now I am writing 7 here and is equals to 9. So these two are the division fact for the given multiplication fact, right? So students, so this is about our previous class. So now come to our today's new concept. What is that? Yes students, already you know, like other operations like addition, subtraction and multiplication, these operations have some properties, right? Like that, this division is also have 3 properties. So what are those? Yes. So my dear students, in this class I am going to teach about the properties of division. So this is our today's concept, right? Students, so now I will introduce a new 3 words to you, right? So in the last class itself I told about it. So once again I will say to you. See here, 15 divided by 3 is equals to 5, right? So in this given problem, this 15 is called dividend. In division, what is divided? In division, the number which is divided, that is called dividend, right? So observe this. In these 3 numbers, which is the bigger number? 15, right? So this 15, it is the dividend. The number which is divided, that is called dividend. So come to the divisor. The number by which we divide, that is called a divisor. So in this problem, the middle number, which is the middle number here, this 3, right? So this is called a divisor, right? So this divisor we are writing after the division symbol, right? So now come to the last one, this 5. This 5 is called a quotient. So the answer obtained in division, we call it as a quotient, right? So in this problem, this 5 is the quotient. See, look here, dividend divided by divisor is equals to quotient, right? So these 3 are the new words, okay? So now come to our first property of division. So students, so come to our first property of division. See here, this is the first property. I am reading, all of you listen here. Any number divided by 1 gives the same number as the quotient. So what this means? Do you know? See here, any number divided by 1. It gives the quotient as the same number. So students, I will explain this by using one beautiful example. So students, I have 7 balls. How many balls I have? I have 7 balls, right? So now look here. Here is only one boy, right? So now if I distribute all these balls, means 7 balls to him, the only one child, he will get all of the balls, right? How can you write this in a division symbol? Yes, do you know? So first I am writing 7 here. So this is the number of balls, right? So already I told I have 7 balls, right? So this is the total number of balls. And next write down the division symbol, right? After that write down 1. So here how many boys are there? No, here is only one boy. So I am writing 1 here. So next write down the equal to sign, right? After distribution, the boy got all the balls, right? How many balls he has? He has total 7 balls, right? So write down the 7. So this is the first property. See, look here. Any number divided by 1, it gives the same number as the quotient. So in this problem, my dear students, tell me which is the dividend. So the 7 is the dividend, right? So 1 is the divisor and the 7 is the quotient, right? So here, which is the quotient? The same number as the quotient here. See here, 7. Here is the same number as the quotient here, right? So this is the first property. So my dear students, not only 7, you can take any number. For example, I am taking 27 here. 27 divided by 1 is equals to again a 27. 7 divided by 1 is equals to 7. 27 divided by 1 is equals to 27. So now I am taking a 3-digit number. See, 153. 153 divided by 1. What is our quotient? It is also a same number, that is 153. Right? So my dear student, so this is a first property of division. Right? So students, now come to our second property of division. See what it tells. Look here. Any number divided by the same number gives 1 as the quotient here. Right? So this is the second property. What does this meaning? See, any number divided by the same number and gives 1 as the quotient. So here, which is the quotient here? Only 1. Right? So but in the last property, the same number itself is the quotient. Right? But here 1 is the quotient. So how? See, look here. So now I have again a 7 balls. Right? Now I will distribute all these balls to 7 children. So here, after distribution, how many balls did they got each? So here, each child got 1 ball, right? So now tell me, how can you write this in a division sentence? Yes. So first I am writing 7 here, right? So this 7 is the number of balls. Already you know, I have 7 balls, right? So this is the total number of balls. The next, division symbol. After that, again I am writing 7. So this 7 is the number of children. How many are there? 7, right? After that, write down equal to sign. The next, I am writing 1 here. So this 1 indicates after distribution, every child got 1 ball, right? So that is 1. Okay. So 7 divided by 7 is equals to 1. So this is the second property. Any number divided by the same number. So here the 7, it is divided by the 7. It is divided by itself. What is the quotient? Number 1 is the quotient here. So my dear one, not only 7, you can take any number. See, I am taking here 36. 36 divided by 36. What it gives? It gives 1 as the quotient. Right? Here, these two are the same number, right? But the quotient is only 1 here. So now I am taking a 3-digit number. See, 148 divided by 148. What is our quotient? Quotient is 1. So write down here 1. Right? So my dear students, so this is a second property of division. So now come to our third property of division. So students, so now come to third property. So 0 divided by any number gives 0 as the quotient. So here, look here, 0 divided by any number and gives 0 as the quotient. So which is the quotient here? 0 as a quotient, right? So see here, in the last two properties means I have 7 balls, but now I don't have any balls, right? But here is a 7 children, right? So now there is no balls with me, right? So what can I distribute to these children? If I have no balls, I cannot give anything to these children. I have nothing, I cannot give anything to anyone. So are they got anything from me? No, right? So this is no means nothing. Nothing means 0. 0 is a quotient in this property. So how can you write this in a division sentence? So first 0 divided by any number. 0 divided by any number means here how many children are there? 7 children, right? Are they get anything from me? No, right? So 0 divided by 7 is equals to 0, right? So student, so 0 divided by any number, the quotient is the 0 itself. See here, not only 0, you can take any number. See here, 0 divided by 50, what is our answer? 0, right? See, 0 divided by 100, what is our answer? 0, right? So this is a third property of division. So one point you please keep it in your mind. So here, for suppose I have 7 balls, but there is no child here. For example, I have 7 balls and here there is no child to receive. So what is our quotient? It is meaningless. Okay. See here, 0 divided by 7 or any number, the quotient is 0. But any number divided by 0, it is meaningless. Right? It does not have any quotient. It is just meaningless. Right? So students, this is a third property of division. Right? So my dear students, so in this class you learned about 3 properties of division. Right? I hope you all understood this concept, right? So now I will move to the textbook activity. So this is in the page number 105 in your textbook. So this is and page number 105 and this is an exercise number 3.5. I am reading the headline. Listen here. Divide the following. So students, so now come to our exercise number 3.5. So in that the first problem is 8 divided by 1 is equals to dash. So which property it is? So any number divided by 1, it gives the same number as the quotient, right? So here 8 divided by 1, it is 8, right? So come to the second one. 16 divided by 16 is equals to dash. So which property it is? It is a second property, right? Any number divided by the same number, the quotient is 1. So write down here 1. So now come to the third problem. 0 divided by 2 is equals to dash. So which property it is? It is a third property of division, right? See here, 0 divided by any number, it gives 0 as the quotient, right? So write a 0 here. So come to the fourth problem. 50 divided by 1 is equals to dash. So which property it is? It is a first property of division, right? See here. Any number divided by 1, it gives the same number as the quotient. So 15 divided by 1 is 15 gives us. Right? So students, so I solved up to 4. Right? So remaining problems you have to solve in your home. Right? So now it's a time to give a homework to you. All of you pen down. So students, so these are your homeworks you have to write down. So here you have to divide the following according to the properties of division. Along with that, you have to solve the remaining problems in the exercise number 3.5. Right? So students, in this class you learned about the properties of division. Right? I hope you all enjoyed this class. Right? In the next class, I will meet with a new concept. Okay students, bye.